Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to some anime on Monday. And today, cruising along with My Hero Academia Season 2, I believe episode 22. So in the home stretch for sure of Season 2 here. Right now the Hero course is doing their final exams. It's the practical exam. Guess what? It's against the damn teachers now. Two students teamed up to face a teacher. The teachers have some kind of handicap because they're still even that much better. I think some weight type thing or whatever, but they also are matching teachers up, I think, or they match the students up to a teacher that might be not as good, or that they might struggle with, meaning like, well, we saw the one battle so far was Kirishima and what's his name, Sato or something like that, and he has a sugar rush quirk. And Kirishima has the hardening thing, so they were up against Cementos, who could just have unlimited cement, or his quirk is kind of unlimited creation of cement or whatever it is. So, and both their quirks have the limit, so they could get tired. So that's basically what happened. We already saw that they failed. I don't think it means they failed and they're like out of the hero course now or something, but they didn't do well. They purposely stacked up people against the teacher who they might have some kind of struggle with based on their quirks, I believe. So the teams have to work together, and then, of course they paired up Kachan and Deku for the purposes of they can't get along ever, obviously because it's Kachan's fault, and they're going to be up against All Might. I don't know if we'll see that this time or what. I don't know if we're going to see all the different battles. It would be cool if we do, but I don't know if there's time for that. I know it was leading into Froppy and Tokiyami fighting a new teacher who I think we just met for the first time last time. What was his name then? Ectoplasm, yeah, and it seems like he can make clones of himself from what we could tell. That was how the episode ended. They were surrounding the two. Deku's watching in the booth with Araraka. But this episode is called Yaoyorozu Rising, so I guess we'll probably be seeing her, and maybe it'll be mostly her match. It does seem like they had been setting her up as one of the more main characters. We haven't had too much with her. We saw her internship a little bit with the model hero, which she wasn't too happy about. We saw her last time like helping them study. She was number 1 in the class, and she's super rich, I guess. She invited the poorer students over to, I mean, not maybe literally poorer money-wise to her, but also just not as good, not doing as well, and she helped them out to pass their test. But I think one of the teachers said, I don't know, I can't remember if it was All Might or who it was saying that her issue is like struggling during the actual battles, even though she's really smart and has a good quirk, which is like creation. She like pulls stuff out. She can just create stuff, I guess, but her judgment during the heat of the battle hasn't been too good so far, like in the tournament and things like that. But she's matched up with Todoroki, so I mean it should be good. And they're gonna be going against. They gave us all the matchups last time. Oh, they're going against the teacher, so their homeroom teacher, Eraserhead, so. He takes quirks away. That could be interesting to see what they can do. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Okay, so I'm not sure if they are setting up that for next time we're going to see Araraka figure out a way to get out of this or what. I mean, I guess they're going to show something, but I don't know if it's going to be a whole segment like how on this one they showed the end, last time with Sui and Tokiyami, and then they did their whole thing this time. Or is it about Araraka and Deku? Does she really like him like that? I don't know, it seems like she might. She's obviously impressed by him, at least. Everyone can see that. Even dummy Aoyama knew what she was thinking. But so what would Deku do? I mean, he's very good at studying. He probably studied 13 as well, and all the hero teachers and everyone. How would they exploit it? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, with her powers, like She needs to touch something to levitate it. I don't know what she could touch right now. Could she like touch Oyama and get him like levitated out to do something? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so we got 3 fights this time. I mean, the Aito one was pretty quick with Ojiro. They just kind of scooted through there. And at the beginning, Tokiyama and Frappi are 2 of the more formidable students. It looks like. Cover girl even said Sui has no known weaknesses, really, no visible weaknesses. We haven't seen it yet either. She's always been very competent, and it was a good plan this time. I forgot about the handcuffs part going into it, then I remembered when they showed it, of course, but she had it in her, I guess she can keep stuff in her stomach. And meanwhile, Yaoyorozu, I'm just gonna call her Momo. Momo is able to pull stuff out of her all the time. That's how her creation works. I guess she has to know the properties of it. We saw her studying one time, and this time she said she didn't completely know the properties of, you know, whatever Aizawa's weapons are, which I still don't exactly know how they work. I mean, it's cool, and he is like a ninja, but how is he able to control them, unraveling and stuff and all that, but they got him in the end. So yeah, it was mostly about, you know, they had been setting up the storyline somewhat of her confidence being shaken, even though she came in hot as like, not that she came in cocky or anything, but she was like some of the other people, but she was, you know, considered to be one of the best. Maybe hadn't had a lot of adversity so far in her life because she has always been so competent and powerful with her quirk, so maybe was experiencing that a little bit for the first time, being around some other hero classmates, students that are equally as good or very good as well, and doing poorly in the tournament. Didn't help things, of course. So she did just do the thing where she thought, I mean, they explained it all during the episode, but yeah, she thought Todoroki was just better than her and she should just listen, even though she had the idea. It was good that Todoroki realized that after the fact as well, even though he was still being clueless at the end. But you know, during it, when he got caught by Eraserhead, then he was like, oh yeah, she was trying to say something, you know. So it's a good lesson for both of them. You know, you need to listen to other people. I think it's probably intentional too that they characterize this with like a boy and a girl or whatever, because like it is more common for, I think, men to talk over women than vice versa, you know. And like I haven't said like mansplaining or whatever during it, I was joking, but you know, it happens more workplace environments too, or whatever, you know, like some guys will just steamroll over what women are trying to say or whatever and just try to do their own thing. So it's kind of like that a little bit, and then she like lost confidence partly because of that too, so it's good to get that back. And we did see, so she did have a good plan. I like the bombs too, and their grenades or wherever they were in the Russian dolls, and also she smartly noticed, or sharply noticed, what Aizawa's weaknesses with his eyes there, you know, during the last season finale kind of battle, and exploited all of that. And then, yeah, of course, Todoroki's quirk is just so strong with, yeah, like crazy huge ice wall he can do and all of that. But then, yeah, we see Aizawa, you know, getting called a softie by Recovery Girl. He really did. And with his internal monologue earlier, he did hold back just a bit to give her the win, to complete her win and get her confidence going back. So yeah, I like the whole plot line. We'll see how this continues. I like, you know, putting those two together too, Todoroki and Momo, because of their status of like being considered the best going in and just getting in automatically, not even having to apply or whatever, or do the test, entrance exam. I would like to see them matched up again in the future, see what happens with that. But yeah, next time, I guess we'll maybe see the end of Araka's fight here. What happens with that? We'll see some other ones. I think they said there's half of the students are left. I mean, I guess that would make sense. So there's 10 battles, 20 students. The Araka one would be the 5th, and then there should be 5 more, of course. We got the big Kacha Zaku v All Might battle. Maybe that'll probably be the last one, but we'll see. You never know. Yeah, and I think only 3 episodes left on the season here, so good stuff. Join me back next Anime Monday for season 2, episode 23. Do subscribe, comment, anything like that. And until then, I'm out of here. Peace.